I know some people out there said that the demand to see Caitlin Clark was not going to be what it was last year, right? That maybe she had lost some fans, this and that and the other, because of that interview that, again, I feel like...
Caitlin Clark, a name that has become synonymous with excellence in women's college basketball, is rewriting the narrative surrounding women's athletics. As the star guard for the University of Iowa, Clark has captured the attention of sports fans across the country, bringing unprecedented visibility to the women's game. From record-breaking performances on the court to her cultural influence off it, Caitlin Clark has become one of the most talked-about athletes in recent years. Clark's rise has not only been marked by her dazzling play, but also by the growing interest in women's sports in general.
My God, I feel like she's got the worst representation in maybe all of sports. We've seen that with the Nike deal and just things in general. The Time magazine interview, I think, was a little bit of a situation where her representation should have, shielded her from Time magazine maybe, and some of the things that came out there.
Her ability to dominate on the court has led to an increase in ticket sales, media coverage, and even social media influence, helping to elevate women's college basketball to a new level. In this video, we will explore the impact of Caitlin Clark on the sport, her journey to stardom, and the larger trends surrounding women's basketball and sports in general.
But it doesn't seem like that situation has done a damn thing for her popularity at all. All right, because tickets went on sale for the preseason game against the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena. They sold out in 45 minutes, folks. They were gone in 45 minutes.
Caitlin Clark's journey to stardom, Caitlin Clark's rise to basketball stardom, has been nothing short of extraordinary. Hailing from West Des Moines, Iowa, Clark quickly became one of the top recruits in the country. After committing to the University of Iowa in 2019, she wasted no time establishing herself as one of the premier players in women's college basketball. In her freshman season, 2019 to 2020, Clark made an immediate impact.
All right, here we go. Tickets for the Indiana Fever game Carver Hawkeye Arena sold out in, oh, wait a minute, it's been updated. Half an hour on Thursday before the general public got a chance to get their hands on them. The Indiana Fever will take on the Brazilian national team for the exhibition game at Caitlin Clark's old stomping grounds.
Averaging 26.6 points per game, she became known for her deep three-point shooting range, basketball IQ, and scoring ability. Clark's style of play has been compared to some of the best in the history of basketball, and it didn't take long for her to become a household name. Her sophomore season, 2020 to 2021, saw her further cement her place in college basketball history. Clark became the first player in NCAA Division I history to record a 900-point season, surpassing the men's and women's single-season scoring records.
Pre-sale tickets went on sale at 9 a.m. Thursday. By 9:36, the game was sold out, according to a spokesperson for Iowa's women's basketball team. A total of 15,000 tickets were sold. Pre-sale tickets were only available to Kinnick Society Gold and iClub level donors and Iowa women's basketball season ticket holders. So, and of course, here's the logo that went out right here, the poster. Freaking cool. That is freaking cool, okay? So,
she led the nation in scoring with an average of 27.3 points per game and was named an All-American. Clark's ability to score in a variety of ways, whether from beyond the arc or driving to the basket, made her an unstoppable force on the court. By her junior season, 2021 to 2022, Clark had already gained national attention. Her performances in the NCAA tournament, particularly her play in the Elite Eight and Final Four, made her a prominent figure in sports media. Clark's numbers continued to impress as she became known for her ability to dominate in high-pressure situations, making her one of the most exciting players to watch in all of college basketball. The growing popularity of women's college basketball
I did a little exploration, and we'll get to the Mystics having to move their games, and that old battle axe owner of hers, of the Mystics, having to eat her words. Remember, they should have put everybody on the Time magazine cover. Y'all, the whole WNBA.
One of the most significant trends in women's sports in recent years has been the growing visibility and popularity of women's college basketball. The spotlight on players like Caitlin Clark has elevated the sport to new heights, helping to draw in audiences who may have previously overlooked it. The 2023 NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament was a watershed moment for the sport, as it broke multiple viewership records.
Okay, well, you made sure you moved that game so you could fit more people in there. That's one thing. So we'll get to that in just a second. So your boy went out there and started doing some exploration. And here I am. This is Vivid Seats. You see that preseason Indiana Fever Brazil national team. Holy crap. There is a $4,009 ticket available right here. Sideline B. All right. So that's right here somewhere. All right. 3,200, 2,000. I mean, let's just go all the way down here. Well, let's do this. Let's see what the lowest one on Vivid Seats is. All right, so $557 is the lowest one available through Vivid Seats.
The championship game between LSU and Iowa, which featured Caitlin Clark and the Hawkeyes, was watched by over 9.9 million viewers, making it the most watched NCAA women's basketball game in history. The rise in viewership is a testament to the increasing interest in women's sports, and Caitlin Clark has played a pivotal role in this. Clark's dynamic playing style, combined with her media presence, has led to an increase in social media engagement, merchandise sales, and overall exposure for the sport. In fact, Clark has become one of the most marketable athletes in women's sports, securing major sponsorships with brands like Nike and Gatorade. These deals not only highlight her growing popularity, but also point to a larger shift in how brands view the potential of women's sports. The increased attention on college basketball is part of a broader trend of growing interest in women's sports.
Ticket City, all right? Ticket City, I sorted this by lowest to start. $617. So let's do, well, let me just scroll down here. The highest one, also Sideline B, $457. Damn. That's crazy. So we got two places. So anywhere from $557 to 40. Basically, let's just call it $4,500 to $4,500 for a preseason game. What are we talking about here? Asia Wilson. Is anybody paying $4,500 to get into one of your Angel Reese? Inquiring minds want to know. Is anybody paying that kind of money to get in your games? I don't believe that's happening.
Female athletes are more visible than ever before. And as they continue to break barriers and achieve new heights, the demand for women's sports content is rising. With stars like Caitlin Clark leading the way, it is clear that the future of women's college basketball is brighter than ever. Ticket sales and market impact. The growing popularity of Caitlin Clark and Iowa women's basketball has also translated into significant financial impact. One of the most notable examples of this is the demand for tickets to Iowa's games. For instance, in the lead-up to the 2023 NCAA tournament, Iowa's games were in high demand, with tickets for games involving Clark selling out within hours of going on sale. Clark's impact on ticket sales is not limited to just Iowa's home games. Her presence has driven demand for women's basketball tickets across the country. NCAA women's basketball tournament games featuring Iowa have become some of the highest-selling events in recent memory. Her impact is already being felt in the record-breaking viewership of NCAA women's basketball, the surge in ticket sales, and the increased attention paid to women's professional leagues like the WNBA. As we look to the future, one thing is certain. Caitlin Clark is leading the way for the next generation of female athletes and changing the way we think about women's sports. For more updates on Caitlin Clark, women's basketball, and all things sports, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on the latest news, stories, and highlights from the world of athletics. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.